me at 6 a.m. Said they found him in his apartment. 3 days, nobody knew for 3 days. I didn't cry, just sat there thinking that's exactly how he lived too. I remember being settled, waiting by the door. Mama said he's coming, I heard that live before. Fell asleep on the couch, my shoes still on my feet. Woke up and it was midnight, and the doorway was empty. I stopped waiting around the time that I turned 9, but to walk so high that even I forgot what's on the other side. Mama never talked bad about you, that was her grace. I used to work 3 jobs to fill the space where you were supposed to be. I used to pray you get clean, used to fold my hands, and I asked God to send you back to us and make everything right. Then I got older, and the praying turned to anger, turned to numb. Traded, please come back, so I don't care. And both of them were dumb, cause Karen was still there. I just locked it in a room, threw away the key and told myself I deal with it soon. Soon that will change. You called me twice in 15 years. Both times I let it ring, both times I cried after both times. My team said you left to protect us from the demon in your veins. You said it's better than swine. That's hurt, that's shame. Bad hurt is what you told yourself to sleep. Better than sway. While I grew up incomplete, there is no better way to lose a father. There is only loss, like graduation. Scan the crowd before I walk. Every gray haired man I checked, old habit never stopped. You weren't there, of course I knew before I looked. But no one don't protect you from the feeling. That's the hook that pulls you every single time you think you're free. Every milestone, every win, I think I wish he could see. First record deal, sat in the car and held the phone. Your number saved under their name you barely own. I didn't call, I drove around the city for an hour. Ended up on an old block outside your mama's. Felt the power of everything unspoken, did it heavy in my chest. All these years of being strong, exhausted by the test. They said addiction is a sickness. Yeah, I know the signs, but the 7-year-old on the couch don't care about compliance with the clinical definition of a man who couldn't stay. He just knows his daddy chose the needle, chose to go away. I went to identify the body. They asked if I wanted a moment alone with him. I said no. Then I stood there for 40 minutes talking to him for the first time in 15 years. He couldn't interrupt me, he couldn't leave. I think that's the only way we ever could have had that conversation. You said you left to protect us from the demon in your veins. You said it's better this way, less hurt, less shame.
I rehearsed this 1,000 times. What I say, if you picked up, hey son, I know it's been a while. That's as far as I ever got your rest. I don't know the words for the rest. I saw you on the TV, son. I saw your name in lights, sat alone in this apartment, crying through the nights, not from sadness. It's something I can't name. Cried in shame, wrapped in the same feeling, but cuts the same. Told myself I left because I loved you more than self. That watching me destroy myself, damage your health. If part of that was true, the part I needed to believe, the other part I was a coward who just couldn't handle grief. Your grandmother, my mama, died the year before you came. I held it in so deep it turned to something with no name. The something found a needle, found a bottle, found a pipe. And by the time you needed me, I wasn't worth the fight. I know that don't excuse it, nothing excuses what I did. But I need you to know I thought about you every day I hit. Clipped your pictures from the papers, kept them in a box beside my bed. Every article, every interview, I read every word you said. I called you twice, you let it ring, and I don't blame you, son. I would've let it ring too. I deserve to be ignored and then some. But here's the thing I need to say before I can say anything. The version of me that you deserve, he died before the suffering, before the first time. I was someone who could love you right. I held you when you came home. You were so small, so far. You grabbed my finger and you held it and you looked me in my eyes. That was the best moment of my life, and I let it slip. That's a crime. I let the best moment of my life become a distant memory. Traded it for something that felt like peace, but just was empty. Then every high got lower and the lows got more complete. So the only thing that felt like feeling was the feeling of defeat. Tell your mama that she raised a king without a blueprint. Tell her I was never worthy of the way she stayed silent. She could've turned you against me. She gave you the choice. I hope one day you choose to let yourself hear my voice. You said you left to protect us from the demon in your veins. I left because I couldn't face you, and that's not the same. Better this way was the lie we both needed to survive. Better this way was the story that kept me alive. There was no better way, there was only the way it was. I don't ask for forgiveness, I know it's forgiveness cost. I just want you to know that when I held your finger that first night, I was the best version of myself. I'm sorry he lost